This is another tip of the week with Web Designs Orange. I'm your host, Eli, and today we'll be talking about selling in 5 seconds or less on your website. The screen you're looking at here is an example of many websites that I come across in my own business where a client will come to me and ask the simple question, why is my website not converting customers? I'm getting lots of website visits, but many times my customers are hitting the back button or they're just simply not calling my business. So in this particular case, there's a few things going for this website and there's a few things against it. So at least in the top right-hand corner on this particular example for this sample page I've created, at least there's a phone number in the top right-hand corner. There's the business logo in the top left-hand corner. But unfortunately, there's no clear call to action on the screen. And there's no understanding of really what this business does, apart from the fact that it says Web Designs. So there's some effort to try and put an image there that represents technology and a connection with a customer, but that's not enough to engage your audience. So I'm going to jump across to an example of how a website should look, which is a much clearer call to action. So in this particular case, you've got same website, but you've got a clear call to action at the top. So leading with what the business does. So professional web designs and online marketing. So that's the clear call to action here, saying leading with what the business wants to sell, and then leading into a potential point of difference for your business. So in this case, low upfront costs on your brand new website, Design in Australia. So that meaning no large upfront cost, no purchase outright costs for a website, and then some selling points. So easy to use web site designs, hundreds of happy customers, included support, small monthly cost, just hitting your hero lines for your customers so they can clearly understand what this business does, what separates it from its competition, and then hopefully trying to instill some trust for your customers as well. So in this case, holding a 5-star customer rating is a good thing, showing you that you provide sought after results and confirmed by your customer base. Lastly, there's some clear actions that you're wanting that customer to take. So either if they are not sold at that stage after the initial information, they can click here to learn more, which will actually take them further down the page, or they can just call straight away. So they can call the number. The number's listed on this desktop version so that they can phone it on their telephone, or they can click it on their mobile phone if they're on the mobile version and call straight through to the office. And lastly, it's also got this clear image of different websites that have been designed by the business and an action to lead them on to further if all that didn't fulfill their information. So I'll just show this action is the same whether you click the button or click the arrow. It takes you further down the page to choose a design requirement. So build a website, build an online store, or see marketing services. So hopefully that gives you a much clearer indication of what your website should be doing. It should be giving a clear understanding of what your business does with no ambiguity, and some selling points of how you're separated from your competition and competitors, and instilling enough trust in them that they should actually call from that first image. If your website's not doing that, if your website actually reflects something more like this at the moment, or just has some minimal text at the bottom, chances are your customers will be unlikely to go further into your website, and often will result in just clicking the back button at the top and going looking for a competitor, because many customers actually just don't understand how to use a website. They might not click the links at the top. They get a bit lost on what it's for. They sort of feel like they've hit the wrong website, so they tend to hit back. So it's your job as a business owner to clearly inform your customers and then help them on their journey through your website with easy navigational prompts, and ultimately trying to get them to call you or submit an online submission form. If you need some more information in your own business, feel free to reach out to Web Designs Orange. We're contactable on 1300 406 169, or you can visit our website, webdesignsorange.com.au for more information.